The man kicked the soccer ball hard into the sky, but an hour went by, and the ball still hadn't come down. To help the man practice his ball control, the coach brought over Pete's egg. The moment the egg hit the man's foot, it cracked open. When Pete saw this, he rushed over and dove down to lick up the broken egg from the man's foot. It took several people to drag him away. Then the coach decided to mess around again and threw another egg at the man's pants. Sure enough, Pete lunged forward once more. The man quickly tossed the egg to someone nearby. Pete instantly switched targets and tackled that person to the ground. That day, the coach brought in another team for a match, but before the game even started, a wrench fell out of one of the opposing players' clothes. The man quickly explained that he was a repairman, but then a hammer fell out of his clothes too. Things got awkward real fast when the game began. Just as the man was about to take a shot, an opposing player suddenly slammed into him. Then several players ganged up on the man at once. They beat him up with punches and kicks. His teammates got beaten up pretty badly too. The opposing players pulled out wrenches and hammers and started whacking people on the head. Another guy got lifted up by an opposing player and then got kneed hard in the back. Pete collapsed on the ground, foaming at the mouth. But the coach had no intention of stopping the game. The coach knew that real matches were even more brutal than this. But when one of his players held up white shorts to surrender, the opposing players weren't about to let him off the hook. They handed him a pair of underwear and made him put it on his head. After the guy put the underwear on his head, he felt completely humiliated. Suddenly, the man felt a mysterious power surge through him. The players began to awaken their abilities. One guy used an iron head technique, heading the ball toward another player. Another player unleashed a sweeping leg move, spinning around with the soccer ball. The opposing players couldn't even get close. Then he passed the ball to Pete. Pete showed off his light-footed skills, floating up into the air and passing the ball to a teammate while airborne. Even more ridiculous, his teammate's body suddenly became rock hard. When a wrench hit him, it just bent out of shape. He used his abs to catch the soccer ball, then launched the opposing players flying. At that moment, the ball reached the goalkeeper's hands. The opposing players tried their dirty tricks again, taking off their shoes and kicking them at the goalkeeper. But the goalkeeper stayed cool as a cucumber. He quickly caught all the shoes, bundled them up into a ball shape, and kicked the whole thing back at them. The opposing players all got knocked down by the shoe ball. Finally, the soccer ball actually bent the goalpost. When the opposing players saw this scene, they ran away as fast as they could. Even the coach couldn't believe his eyes. These were the players he had trained.